Welcome back to Kerbal Hard and Uncut, and we are just trying to get our tourists into orbit from the last episode, because it should have happened all in the last episode, but we managed to waste time like no other. Right, what I am actually thinking of is, oh, hello, thank you very much. Oh, we got into orbit with a fair bit extra, didn't we? Well, we're not actually in orbit, in reality. Let's do a little bit more Bernie thrusting stuff. This way, maybe, would be a good idea. Are we actually beyond our... Yeah, we are, so we could just do that. Just do a bit of that. Yeah, just do that. That's good. So all we need to do now is just make sure that our periaps is above 70, and that should complete all these things. So, suborbit done, suborbit done, orbit done, orbit done. Right, so now we're just going to pull the craft around and pop it out of orbit. Uh-oh. I do have charge. Yes, I do have charge. Do I actually have... Oh, we're in speedy up. Hold on. Limited probe control. Why do I have limited probe control? I'm going to have to wait until I go around. Oh, please tell me the battery is not going to die. Oh dear. Are we just about to send some Kerbals into oblivion? Oh, that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? That would be really embarrassing to get all the way up there and then we've got signal. Right, we need to get these guys down. Note to self, yeah, your probes and your communications and everything are a problem. Right, spin it round. And we're going to bring this straight back down. We're just going to pop it down into the atmosphere. Now, yeah. Oh, look, we've got two decouplers. So did I put a separate... Yeah, so I've got a decoupler there. So that's that one. So let's get that one and put it there. I don't need that one. Right. I thought when you decoupled that this thing actually detached, because I've never used these before. So am I wrong, or does this detach? Am I missing something? It'd be really good to know. Is it something that went wrong in the first mission that I didn't see? Because it would be really cool to know if it actually does that, or whether I'm just imagining that. Because I know the Steputnik does, or used to on some of the mods anyway. It has its base will actually detach and it's a sphere and all sorts of things like that. So yeah, we'll take this down to 40 is good. There we go. Right. I don't know what to do now because our electric charge potentially will die before I get to fire the parachute. Deployment mode is on risky. We should be okay. I'm going to decouple it. There we go. Oh, it does do that, look. So why didn't it do that last time? I have not changed this craft at all since the last flight. You saw me actually going through in the last episode with this craft. So that is not what has happened. We have not had a situation whereby, you know, the craft has changed or something like that. This is the same craft that we did. Oh, that electricity is getting low. Come on, race to the atmosphere is what we've got going on right now. So can I just turn the craft around, just make sure that we've got get the parachute the other way. There we go. I just really like it if the parachute wasn't going to be the pointy end down situation. And there we go. Right. They could EVA, but they're not asking to. Oh, that must be the... is that the desert airfield there? Is that the desert airfield? It doesn't. Is the desert airfield on the side like that? Or is that just me seeing something just there? It might be just a hill. Maybe it's just a hill. I don't know. Right. We're going to let this thing fly down through the atmosphere now. I wish there was a faster than 4 times on sort of time warp, physical time warp. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's mods you can get. But again, this is a non-modded series. So there we go. Oh, we've got a bit of heating. Now, I've never seen one of these go through the atmosphere before. So I don't know. I don't know what's actually going to happen. I've turned off the SAS there because I want to see just the actual roll. And of course, it's... Oh, hello. I don't even know your names. You're just named Tourist. Oh, there you are. Geoffcal, and Furby. Furby? You're Furby. Seriously, Furby? As in the toy Furby? Yeah, you've already... What's this? Tourists pay funds and to see new and exciting places. Well, you've not really seen much. You're going to go down in the ocean. So this is the bit of ocean... I don't even know where it is. That's very spiky sort of desert land. Is it always like that? Interesting. Right, fire the parachute. Because we can. There we go. Yeah, oh, this looks better actually, this ocean here. Maybe it's less choppy. Maybe that's more choppy, I don't know. Right, we're only 10 minutes into the episode. Sorry, 10 minutes in. We're 5 minutes into the episode and we're actually landing the craft that we launched in the previous episode. So what's the plan for the rest of this episode? Well, Kerbal Rescue is actually what I have in mind, but I'm trying to decide whether we send up a two-man pod like this, or whether I want to send up my pilot and two-man pod, or send in something to try and rescue a lot of Kerbals. I don't know. I actually don't know. I haven't looked in the map screen yet to see where these two Kerbals are I need to rescue. If they turn out to be stupidly high altitude orbits, it's actually going to be pointless. Oh, that was a bit vicious, wasn't it? Oof. Right. Recover that vessel. So that should be a double tourist contract complete. Thank you very much. Well, it's one contract with 2 tourists, so that's good, I believe. I don't know. Did it say? I think it was completed before we put them back down. Does it actually say they have to be returned? Or can I just put them in orbit and leave them there? I may have actually just done something I didn't need to do. Do you have to... Let's actually have a look. Archives. Escape the atmosphere. That's not the one. Here we are. Flee. Where's the tourists? Where's the tourists? Gather scientists. Ferry tourists. Here we are. It doesn't say... Suborbit. It doesn't say you have to return them. Keep them alive and show them a good time. It doesn't actually say they have to be returned. Do you have to return them to get it over and done with? I don't know. Anyway, we have now completed that. Wonderful. Done, and done. We have got some funds for it. So we need to go and rescue some Kerbals. Let's have a look. Where are you? You are there, and you are... Okay. Right. This... right. Do I want both of them? Because I am very tempted to try and go for a double rendezvous situation right now. I'm assuming they've got jetpacks. If they don't have jetpacks, that's going to be problematic. What do I need to think about rendezvousing? I don't know, actually. How much am I getting for this? How much are we getting? Is it worth me just doing a single flight? Yeah, 35, 40. Yeah, we could do a single. Is there anybody else available? Science data space around the moon. We'll just take that, thank you. Rescue you from Minmus. Don't need to do that. Orbiting Kerbin. Flight over Kerbin. Flight over Kerbin. Flight... I don't need that. Right. Okay. Now, this is going to be the interesting bit. I'm going to have to send a bigger craft than this, I think. And I'm going to have to put solar panels and things upon it. And we're going to get rid of you. What we're going to do is, we're going to call this Rescue 1. Rescue 2. We're going to call it Rescue 2 because there's 2 of them, actually. Right. Who do I want? I want to bring up Minmus 2 and I want to merge it because I want your side boosters, please, and thank you. I'm just going to pop you there for now, is that okay? Alright, so that's my side booster, so we can get rid of those. And of course now we are not limited to parts, which is exciting, isn't it? Right, side booster, thank you. We'll have 2 of you. Perfect. We can actually put some struts and all sorts of exciting... Moo. That doesn't look right. All sorts of exciting things upon it. Alright. Oh, actually, that can't go there. Do that. That has to go down here. This is a little thing you should always... This is what I normally do. I would normally put my fuel line just above my decoupler or something, because then I know it's normally going to be on a tank that it's going to want to go to. What we can do is get rid of this. Thank you very much. Do that. You know what? I'm actually going to give you an extra tank, an extra size tank, because I know we can get this into orbit. Where's my engine gone? Where has my engine gone? Where did I put my engine? Hello, engine. Hello. I've literally just lost an engine, right? So we'll get the Terrier back. We'll change it back over to my preferred style. We'll put this underneath it. Here we go. Right, change that because that's horrible. We'll make it horribly bright and Soviet. Yes, we are very Soviet right now. Right, so we've got a probe core on there. We're going to need some solar panels because we have a probe core. So go for two. Go for two. Go for two because we can. I'm not sure where the hatch for getting in and out of this thing is actually. If I'm entirely honest, I don't know how you get in and out. But I'm guessing it's... Can you EVA actually? You know what? I don't even know if you can EVA from this. The P. Can you EVA? It doesn't say you can't. So I'm guessing it's sort of there. I'm guessing that's the hatch. Not entirely sure. Right. We could put a reaction wheel on it. It was sluggish to turn. That's the one thing I noticed. So maybe a reaction wheel would be a good thing. What is the reaction wheel like on this? Does it actually have a reaction wheel? Oh, now there's a good point. Got a ablator. Cargo command decoupler ablator. Does this have a so it doesn't have a reaction wheel? Interesting. So we'll put a reaction wheel underneath it. There we go. Oh, I found my engine. There it was. Right. Put that underneath it. Okay. That decouples. That comes. That. Where's that? No, you go there. You go with that one. Very good. Right. Is there anything else that we need? Is there anything else that we want? We can't really bring science back. Can the rescued Kerbals do stuff? I don't think they can. And I don't want to risk it. I know the tourists are not allowed to do anything because they are tourists, but I'm not sure on the rescued Kerbals. Right. I think that gives us lots and lots of Delta V to play with. It gives me a reaction wheel to do stuff with. It gives me electric charge. Do I want RCS? Do I have RCS is the question. No, I do not. So that's not an issue. Right. So we're going to have to be very, very accurate with our stuff then. In fact, you know what? No. No. We're not going to put a big tank on it because I have to be more nimble. So we're going to go with the smaller tank, and this is now wasting time. I know it is. So you're now shouting at the screen going, why are you wasting time? Why are you doing time? Why don't you just launch it? I know I should be launching. I've got lots to do. Right, we've got to try and get crew. And the other thing is that's what I was going to do. I was going to go and look and see what these crew are. Who's the important one? Which is the one we definitely have to get first is actually what's on my mind. Right, so that's Rescue 2. So, at launch we have 1,500, that's 3, that's almost orbit. And then once we're in orbit, we've got lots on that. So this is a really overkill craft actually. I could probably go to the Mun and save a crew person with this as well, but we're not going to do that. Right. If I was really clever, I'd rearrange these so they looked a bit better. Right. I'm going to, first of all, make sure there is no crew on it. Good. We're going to save it. I'm not going to launch it yet, though, because I actually want to make sure if I have to use all of my energy to get one of these guys, which one is it that I want? Ah, here we are. Right. We have an engineer, a scientist. We have a... He's so not stupid and he's got medium courage. Oh. So Macman is the one I definitely want. I know this is cheaty. Okay, you're allowed to tell me off. Macman is the one we really want. So we need to do everything we can to get Macman. The other one is a bonus. We can put him on a space station if we need to. You know, something like that. We've got ones. Again, they will be renamed. So if you haven't already, put your name suggestions down below. We will start renaming them as soon as I basically stop recording. Will be when I start to go through the previous episodes names and start putting them in. Once they've been recovered, we will do that. Let's see if we get them right. I need some more clamps. Okay, right, we'll get this on here. Can I get a couple of those? Oh, I have forgotten something really important that I now have that I need to... What on earth are you doing? What on earth? Seriously, what was that there? What were you thinking about there? How did that work? Right, we got struts. We got struts we can use. I need to use them. We need to come on, thank you. I need to actually do some strutting. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? I need to strut. No, there we go. That's a strut there. That's going to shore that up. And I want some decouplers. Do we have a little tiny, mini, tiny baby decouplers? Do I not have them? Oh, I don't. doing it. Well, that changes that a little bit, doesn't it? Right, let's have a look. I think everything's ready to go. So, from me until next time, have a great one.